Yeah, sorry I don't have a map or anything. It's still kind of waiting on brochures.
This is Darren here. He helped me out last night. Very cool. The man works 24 hours a day apparently. He just doesn't sleep. We're at Waipio Lookout, and heading to Waimanu Valley. Oh, you do have a little one.
Yeah, one last one. I thought I didn't have one.
Oh, you got a map. Yeah. Oh, and it's even got the map on it. That's perfect. So this is what we're doing. Awesome. Waipio is a sacred place. Behold the two-facing cliff Valley of the Kings. Please help take care of this treasure. And there is this treasure. It's a black sand beach down there. There are waterfalls, which I don't see in action right now. It's not snowing and raining at the top of the mountain. I'll be okay with that today. That is the wall we have to climb up on the other side. There's a sort of a zigzag path up. It's raining a little bit, so I'm staying to the left of the road where we have a little bit of cover overhead. Although it's funny, the road is so steep and these Ultra shoes have such crap traction. Sometimes walking on the pavement, they're starting to slide down the road. So, Ultra, do a better job. You need tread on your shoes that lasts more than 3 weeks and has a little bit more grip. Please. Look at that. We're now on the valley floor. Looks like a road to the beach. There's a boat that's seen better days. So I'm nursing my ankle a little bit because I sprained it yesterday. And I did probably 25 miles yesterday in Volcano National Park. That's Mauna Loa there. Potential for a run. Ooh, look at this! Yeah. There's definitely steam coming out of there. It doesn't smell funny, so I think we'll live.
Wait until you see the ones over here.
Oh, I can see them right ahead. So cool, look at that. Hello. Howdy, howdy. Thank you. This must be where we turned down on the way back. Look at that. More steam happening. There, ooh. Okay? Totally looking over. Twist my ankle. Ouch, 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 ouch. Looking down, not looking at the that's a good one. I haven't sprained my ankle in a while. Ow, ow, ow.
That was like mine when I was in the crater. My ankle just rolled.
Alright, let's go. We gotta run it in submission. So, not looking to set any speed records today, but it left at about 10 past 7 and 18-mile round trip today, plus probably another 5 or 6 bonus miles going up and down and seeing waterfalls and various things. So 24 miles, let's say, today. It is raining hard, so I'm seeking shelter for a minute while this blows over. And I got a buddy here. Hey buddy, how you doing? Left out here all by yourself, are ya? Well, we have made it down to the beach area. It's a black sand beach. Well, that's a nice sign right there. Look at that. Indeed. Show respect. I don't think anybody's down here yet. I think I saw a lifeguard truck come down. That's about it. Beautiful. Coming up to the Waipio River, which you're going to have to get across. And I will have to today, unfortunately, have wet shoes probably most of the day, so I just don't think there's any way around. I'm not going to keep taking them on and off. Although maybe it would be smart on the first one to do just that. We will see. try and time it so that the waves aren't coming in at the same time. Make it a little less wet, although I'm guessing it's going to be probably calf deep or more anyway. So, all right, here we go. Yeah, at least I think here I've got fresh water instead of salt water in my shoes. This is all good. Very inconsistent bottom, sand and rocks. But there we go. First river crossing out of the way. And now basically we're in paradise. So this is a good, if you see on the hill, there's a zigzag starting from there. It goes up, up, up. That's going to be our trail. This is where we've just come along. Oh, oh, great. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful. Some type of poorly shielded hippie encampment, it looks like. We got some of these windbreaks that have been built for campfires. No camping allowed here, but I'm sure it happens. So looking for, well, that looks like the trail, right directly ahead into that palm. Oh my. Oh, and you can see down the valley here too. Look at that. This really is the Valley of the Kings. And immediately the trail turns rougher, if this is indeed the trail. We shall see. Well, looks like it could be. Yeah, and it's straight up and slippery. Good Lord. Petered out into bushes and climbability. This looks more like it. Now, Hele, Hawaii trail system. Pack it in, pack it out. May all beings be stoked. Well, this is the trail. Well more worn than that other one. The name of the trail, Kohala Forest Reserve, Muliwai section. Do not approach monk seals. Most endangered species in the world. I'd like to see some monk seals. You now see the waterfalls on the far side. Little reservoir, the road up. Wow, there's some big surf coming in on the beach. And this is our trail, which is a little bit technical, but it's not too bad actually. Certainly worn better than some of the stuff I was running in Volcano National Park yesterday, where it's like a tunnel of ferns and scrub having to go through. This is not quite as bad. Here's my man tackling this in bare feet. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Topher.
Topher. Carrie.
Nice to meet you, Carrie.
Nice to meet you too. Beautiful out here.
Isn't it?
For this day.
Absolutely.
I don't think I would do this barefoot ever. But some people are hardcore, like Topher. Yeah. So the trail has now turned into pine trees and needles. It's a very Hawaiian thing to find this in places. And it's just been cut into the mountain, probably because it's been here for a long time. But up, up. I think it's all going to be switch back up, switch back down, switch back up, switch back down with a lot of crossing of water. So already a huge amount of variety in the trail to this point, which I love. Across another hippie style camper. This is actually pretty interesting. I don't know if I've seen a tree like this one here with little bumps in it. It's just huge, almost no vegetation to it. But I think we're getting to the top of one and probably have to start heading down again in a couple minutes. Man, the size of the trees. Those are massive. Probably 7-foot diameter trunk. Good Lord. Wow. And some classy people who have put their, oh, that's actually way more than 7 feet. It's like a 8-9 foot diameter trunk. And look at all these imbeciles who put their names on it. Kai, you are very uncool, even if you think you are cool by coming out here and carving up an old tree. Fool! The trail we just came down. A beautiful little stream. Flash flood. Yeah, I would bet that this can rise up pretty quick with the way it rains sometimes around here. My shoes, my Ultras are so comfortable up top, they're treacherous. So they have to keep watching where we're running. Have the occasional slide where there should be none. None, I tell you. All right, back up. So that was a little river crossing that wasn't bad at all. I think there's about 13 of them. So we've done a couple now. My favorite things, moss. This is just so, it's like a little stuffed animal along the side of a trail. Wow. Interesting foliage around here, everywhere. Thank you. What you looking up at? Little trees, bush? Mm-hmm. Nice back here, huh? Mm. Cheers. Wow. This is pretty. That is not a bad little swimming hole in the middle of a trail. Doesn't look like the super clean water, but it's good enough. On the way back, if I'm warm, I will be having a little shower al fresca. I see stuff comes down on this trail, just passing another little stream area, and it looks like this is not the most stable of embankments. Mongoose ahead, running down the hill. Sorry, buddy, if I made you go down too far. Wiggling around on the log. Tree again on the trail. It's pretty steady. Up, down, up, down, up, down so far. Not quite 2 hours in. Interesting trail features like this. Huge. Coming down, covered with moss. You just have to sneak around it and then keep running. I've seen only a couple people on the trail so far. This will definitely get you somewhere in Hawaii where most people do not go. And that always has appeal for me. And that's the trail back up. Really hard at the moment. I'm not wanting to get too soaked, so I'm seeking shelter when it really starts raining hard under trees or parts that look dry. Again, not in a super rush today, just looking for a quality experience. So if that means stopping, posting up every now and then, I'll do that. I've also had a few hard days over the last 4 days with a lot of up and down in mileage, so don't need to kill it today. These little buggers on this web have been hitting me. Can't see them. Then all of a sudden, bang, that thing's in your face. Is that a spider or what? Gotta be a spider, but it's not really moving. Hey, buddy. That is a spider that is committed to hanging out there. Well, I will go under him and leave him be. Never seen a spider like that. First one through today, and I keep running into spider webs and spiders all over the place. Good Lord, there's these little pebble spiders right there. They don't move around a whole lot, but their webs are super sticky. And I have the good fortune of being the first one through today. So I am so sorry, spider, but someone's gonna collect you today. Oop, and there's another one. They're everywhere. Like Spider Alley coming through here. Good Lord, and there's another one. Where are you guys from?
Seattle, Washington.
Oh yeah, I'm from Vancouver. So when you're in the valley, what are the things? Is it worth going to check out the waterfall and all that sort of thing?
Definitely.
Yeah.
To us, that was like the best part.
You're going to the waterfall?
Yeah, and it's not far in. Like
Yeah,
40 minutes.
40 minutes in?
From
Couple
the
miles.
campsite.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Along
good.
the way, you can get a little bit of water.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I usually don't need to pump or...
Yeah.
We'll see if I have to or not, but I'm just telling these guys. Thank God they took out all the spider webs. He's got a spider web stick like me, and we're both covered spider webs. So now it's all good for you this way. There's a few that I kind of ducked under, so
Yeah.
beware. But
There's a lot of
You're a little
cussing on
taller
this
than me
trail.
too, so
yeah.
I'm making no promises.
Well, enjoy your time. Good luck.
Thank you. You
Cheers.
as well. Bye.
This is our trail that's been cut into the mountain like a perfect V. Must mean it's quite old, the trail, so who knows. Geologically speaking, and they said that Hawaii is about 1 million years old. That's all. That's like nothing. It's a very young land. A lot of treacherous roots on the trail, which is also typical Hawaiian running. Flash flood and flash flood, flash flood. If it's really raining, you might get stranded here. Really cool trees around here. These have the bark that's like paper. It's just flexible and super cool, super soft, like a parchment almost. Speaking of parchment, I'm a little bit parched. I brought a little over 2 liters of liquid, but I need to try and stretch it through the day, so I'm drinking a little less than I feel like I should in anticipation of not having to fill up again with water. So we'll see how that goes. Might have a, I think there's a spring in Waimanu. I might be able to fill up a bottle there, pound a bottle or two. That would be fun, and that would feel good. Set me up for the rest of the day. You can see the water through here. We're still quite a ways over it, but it's just beyond there. A little bit like the Nepali Coast Kalalau Trail when we did that, and that you're near the water with a start, and you're up over it for most of the run, and then you get back down to the water at the end. I think it's going to be like that. Lily pad. I didn't notice before, but it's got mileage on it. So Waipio Beach is another 7 miles back, and then another mile and change that I did on top of that, and 0.9 miles to go to Waimanu. Enjoy the beach, go take a dip in the waterfall. It's gonna be a good day. Let's see, it's been going for about 3 hours, so 6, 7, 5, 8, almost 9 miles. It's just about 20 something minute miles, which is, like I say, I'm not hurrying, pretty reasonable pace. Pulled over a few times and waited out the rain, the worst of the rain anyway. And this just goes straight down. I don't know if you can see how steep that is, but ocean's down there. I can hear it hitting. Not so shabby as a running path. Oh my word. There is the Pacific. That is so blue. Apparently there's whales and stuff out there occasionally. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some. But you never know. Just a moss garden treasure trove here. Oop. Trying to go a little easy where traction is concerned because of the ultra issue of no tread on the shoes. So on the far side to the left, right here, is the waterfall I think we're going to be visiting. And you can just see the grassy valley and this incredible beach, this incredible coastline. Woo! I am going to revel in that waterfall. It's going to feel good. It's a little humid at the moment. Oh my word. Look at that. Turny coming down here. Oh, rocks going every which way. But you're always distracted by that when you should be looking at this, because this is pretty steep and quite technical. So it looks like, timing wise, from the Waipio lookout to the beach, going steady, is going to be about 3.5 hours total. And then the waterfall will be bonus mileage on top of that. I'll probably hang out at the beach for a while because I got plenty of time today for a change. This is a little flash flood area. That is a view you'd not get tired of. Well, repacking.
You're running.
I'm giving it a shot. We'll see. How was your time there?
I don't know.
Oh, we left around.
No, not your time. How did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's
Fantastic.
Yeah?
We went to the waterfall, took a dip. It was great.
That's what I'm gonna do
Is this your
too.
first time here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
It's
too?
a little ridiculously windy though.
Oh, really?
During the
At the
nights.
waterfall? Or on the beach?
You want to ask
Yeah.
him how to go to the waterfall?
Oh yeah, where's the trail?
Okay.
It's
are you
far
going
side?
To the waterfall?
Yeah, I'll go to the waterfall.
Okay. So once you get down to you have to cross the river.
Okay.
Now you can cross it at 2 points.
Okay.
There's a safe passage where they have laid out a rope with a buoy
Okay.
across the river. Now if you take that, you're going to get up to your waist
high.
wet.
Okay.
But even if you cross it towards the beach,
Yeah.
it's pretty much a
Here are some of the waterfalls. You can see a couple. I'll bet over here, that's all waterfall sometimes. There's one right there, which you can just see, these two, sort of a double layer. And I'm sure there's some that come down there when it's cranking rain. They're almost down to the bottom. Down on the floor. And falling rocks. Kohala Forest Reserve, Malahoi section. Alright, so evidently there's a river crossing up here and a rope somewhere. We will find it soon enough. See how we do. I'm going to be wet soon anyway. So at the beginning, by the way, I thought I was going to cross multiple streams, and the water levels the way they were, if I had crossed over the first river with my shoes in hand, I would have been dry the whole way. So keep that into consideration. But the stream is so low there, you're not going to be, maybe unless there's another river, I don't see being up to waist high anywhere. So beautiful. This is where your black sand comes from, black rocks. Yeah, I don't think we need that. There's a ball. Looks like a little frog, right? Little frog ribbit. Probably floated over from Fukushima. And another one. So here's the cliff we just came down. Here's our little river crossing. There's the crook that comes across too. Big waves out. Alright, let's cross over this bad boy. Here we go. Oh yeah, I guess it's a little deeper than I thought. And moving. Wind's coming in. That wasn't bad. Knee high. Knee how. Knee high. It's like 7 campsite. A little stash of papayas there too. I wonder if there's a papaya tree around somewhere. If there is, I'm going to be a happy camper. We'll see. This is a proper campsite, by the way. This is one you have to earn your way to. Aren't very many people around. There's only 9 campsites. I'd camp here if I had more time. So, I've earned a picnic here, and I got some hog, local specialty, passion orange guava, and I got a wrap, ham and cheese wrap from the Island Kitchen, which I'm pretty excited about eating. And one final piece of Hawaiian lore. We've got some Mauna Loa, Maui onion and garlic macadamias. It's gonna be a good lunch. Waimanu Beach. Best way not to swim at the black sand beach, even though it's a little treacherous. Nobody else is here. We're gonna give it a shot. Here we go. And get you set up so you won't fall in. There we go. A magical forest here. So this is the run to the waterfall and the spring. I've heard a couple things about the springs. Everybody says, maybe you should treat it. So I think I'm gonna sip my water today and make it last. Should be fine. I might be a little thirsty when I hit the car, but I got plenty of liquid there when I get out. What a great day. There's roots. Good Lord. I love those huge roots that come out so skinny, but massive. Huh. Friend here is collecting wild mangoes. There's more in that pot, or is it just the first one?
No, just the first one, yeah. There's one on the ground there, too.
Oh, yeah, right there. Ooh.
You just hiked in this morning?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, you just arrived. Day trip?
Yeah, day trip.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, day trip.
Oh, that one's cracked.
Does that make it no good?
I'm gonna stick to that rule.
So Ryan there is from Vancouver. He was gonna toss the cracked one, so I borrowed his knife and ate it real quick. And I gotta say, it was good. That's my first wild mango ever. So I would pick up another one and eat it happily now that I know what I'm looking for. Although not having a knife is a bit of a challenge. So something that maybe I should keep in my kit. There is ribbon, which is good because in some places it does not look like much of a trail at all. Just following along. The whole floor of the valley appears to be this grass growing out of swamp. So it would have been nice to walk across a big grassy valley, but I think it's a bog. It's covered with these kukui nuts. Just like running on marbles. Sometimes there's a big stack of them and you just go around. What a naked. Looks like a little slug, but I think it's a root. Yeah. That is a lot of nuts falling down. Tough shells. This probably lasts forever. And a guava too, which I'm going to open and eat, as long as I don't drop it. I don't know if I can do this so you can see it or not. So that's what we're dealing with. To the waterfall. I can hear it and see it above where we are. I don't know if you can see through the trees up there. I don't think you can yet, but we're getting close. Fingers crossed that we've got it to ourselves, and that's the royal hour. Me and myself and I want the waterfall all by myself, but if there are others there, that'll be nice too. I'll sit there, have a picnic for a bit, and then have my swim, my little dip a la skinny style probably. Well, that'll be nice to wash out the salt too, so we'll see. And we have arrived. And hey guys. Well, now we truly have the place to ourselves. A massive waterfall behind me. A huge valley. And it's mine, oh mine! Time to go skinny dipping. Here's the issue I have with these Hokas. This shoe, there's no tread whatsoever. It's the thinnest thing. This one is not so bad. I usually wear my shoes pretty evenly, but this is so uneven. There's just no tread there at all. Not good. I gotta stop complaining about it, because I do like the shoes except for that. Well, we're gonna say goodbye in a minute. I had a very refreshing dip au natural, and need to head back. It's about 1 o'clock. Let's probably get back by about 5. pretty sure I have never seen a tree like this. There is all kinds of semi-exotic vegetation around here that is neat to see, and it's so fertile. Trees fall down and then just boom, stuff starts growing out of the trees that have fallen down immediately. It's crazy. One of those trees broken over the trail, and what happens? All this stuff starts growing up from the fallen tree. It's hardly dead at all. It's going to turn into a ginormous tree. Water source for the camp. Hello. You got water duty, did you?
Huh?
I said you got water duty, did you?
Yes.
Here we are back at the beach. The big climb, which was a relief, and finished off my pog juice as a little bit of a treat. And now it's more up and down for a bit. 240. I'm not sure we're going to get rain like we had on the way out, which would be fine either way. Section here, runnable routes, big valley filled with large trees, ocean, another valley. You don't quite have the views you've got the whole way like you do on the Napali coast, Kalalau Trail in Kauai, but this is I would say a lot less trafficked, way less people on it. Today, from start to finish, I've probably seen 15 people, that's it, including all the people camping there. Nice for an experience that most people don't get to experience. Here with a very big pack, ambling along slowly. Sisyphus. You gotta have a heck of a camp on your back there, my friend.
Yeah, 18 days.
Oh, 18 days back here?
Yeah.
Jesus, no wonder. You stayed down there whole 18 days?
Yeah, we're on the tail end of an expedition that we're slowly cutting our way to the bomber out there.
Oh, is there a bomber somewhere?
Oh yeah, just past the valley. Pa'u Gulch.
So, do you have to go up the valley and then?
Yeah, we got the trail cut up the back of the valley, and we're starting to hook around the bowl. Still got 6 miles to go. And it will be 600. So thick out there.
I have no doubt. No wonder you got so much crap in your back for chopping and slashing and whatever.
Well, that, and I had a bunch of crap cache back there, and it was like getting all wet. My shotgun got all rusty.
Oh.
I'm bringing it home. I don't come out here enough to leave all that expensive crap.
Where's your house?
Puna.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Why are you going to the bomber? What's the deal? You just want to find it or what?
Nobody's hiked out there ever.
Really?
People fly helicopters out there every once in a while.
To find it?
Just to, yeah, it's like a place where they stop.
Huh. Just thinking about that guy. 18 days hacking through a new trail to find the bomber and link up to the ditch trail. That would be awesome. He said he's got 6 miles to go. Good Lord. That would be a lot of trail making. But I have to say, if he ever builds it, that would be a great day from over there all the way to Waipio. A great day. Sounds really fun. Something to look forward to in the future, maybe. There it is. Waipio Valley. Our trail heading back down. Pretty technical, but the footing is good the whole way, so it's not too bad. Amazing. Too many superlatives in this video, I know. But better than the other way around. Complaining about a run, which you should never do anyway. But this is quite the path. Creative foot placement and strikes over and over again. Woo. On the beach again, heading back. Met our friends from the hill there, Manav. The three of them I saw earlier heading out. Wow, no, like nobody on this beach at all. And there, just life. Look at that tree. Everything else is eroded back. That tree is just holding its own. Happy as a clam. This is where we've been. 40, 42, 43, 45, 46, 48, 49, 51. Counting sometimes helps you when it's tiring and it's steep and you just gotta go. So, super steep, hands on knees, counting up to 222. Woo! Someone's playing with the drone from the park there. Here we are, finishing off today's adventure. Waipio, lookout to Waimanu Valley, to the waterfall and back. Just a little over 10 hours. At a reasonable pace, not going in fast, stopping to chat with people, have lunch. It's a good day. Hotel, or van, as we call it.